Comrade Biman Basu, Chairman of the Jyoti Basu Center for Social Studies and Research, Comrade Mohammed Salim, Secretary of the West Bengal State Committee of the CPM, Srimati Rizwana Bonna Chowdhury, members of the Politburo, members of the Central Committee, comrades of the leadership of the West Bengal State Committee, and comrades and friends. Gathered here today on the happy occasion of the inauguration of the first phase of the Jyoti Basu Center for Social Studies and Research. While we are observing this happy occasion, we also miss the presence of Comrade Buddhadev Bhattacharya and Comrade Sitaram Yechuri, both of whom were associated with the launching of this project. Comrade Jyoti Basu symbolized much of the progress made by the communist and left movement in our country. Though he was a leader of the working class movement, he started his work as a trade union leader in the railways and had a lifelong association with the Center of Trade Unions. It is not necessary to talk about Comrade Jyoti Basu's contributions and leadership to the Communist Party and the movement in our country. As far as West Bengal is concerned, Comrade Jyoti Basu was the exemplar of how a communist should work in legislatures, in state governments, to advance the cause of the working people and to build the left and democratic movement. Every progressive change in West Bengal in the 3 decades, from the point in the late 60s when Comrade Jyoti Basu first entered the United Front government, was an example of work in a legislature, in government, and serve the people. Therefore, it is fitting that we have in his memory this Center for Social Studies and Research. I want to recall that after the demolition of the Babri Masjid on the 6th of December 1992, Comrade Jyoti Basu had called the party and the forces behind this demolition as barbarians. At that time, the barbarians were at the gate. Today, they have captured state power and they're trying to make Hindutva the official ideology of the state. That is why it is very necessary for us to recall the whole legacy and work of Comrade Jyoti. Today, he would have been in the forefront of the struggle of the secular and democratic forces against those dark forces which seek to subvert the secular democratic basis of India and to go towards Rashtra. I think that this Center for Social Studies and Research is a very important initiative because the fight against such forces are not purely and merely in the electoral sphere. It is a fight, political, ideological, and a fight against the forces of unreason and irrationality. The Center for Social Studies and Research will do fact-based research, will look at fact-based evidence and bring out the true socio-economic and political trends in our society. I'm glad that the two monographs which I just released concentrates on the livelihood and incomes of rural people in West Bengal. It is through such research and studies that we can equip ourselves to carry forward the struggle of the rural poor, of the working people of West Bengal and also in our country as a whole. I therefore congratulate the trustees and the organizers of the 𝑳𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒕 Center for Research Studies, and I'm sure that with the first phase we shall go forward to complete the other phases of this project so that this 5-acre complex will become a vibrant center for research and social studies. Thank you very much.